Alright, I've got all the green lights and green bars. It's time. We go again. And by go again, I think I mean fully realize the floor of technological sciences by beating Angela into submission repeatedly. And relentlessly. This is the plan. There's no additional calculations at this time.
2층도 때가 되었네. 예소드, 도시의 기술에 대한 정리상.
어느새 도시의 기술에 대한 정보가 이렇게나 모여서
책과 정보를 다루는 능력은 사서 중에서 예소드가 가장 뛰어난 것 같아.
그런가요? 전 예전부터 다양한 정보를 관리하는 걸 좋아.
난 꼼꼼하게 무언가를 정리하는 걸 정말 못하.
참 당당하게 말하네.
뭐 그건 그거고. 그래서
워프 열차에서 일어났던 끔찍한 일들처럼 사람들이 사용하는 기술 그 모든 것을 W사는 사람들을 고통의 시간 속에 넣어두고 현상복구 절차를 통해 기억을 없앤 뒤 그 편의성만을 이렇듯 도시의
all the
기술은
warp
결과만
train lore.
확실하게 얻을 수 있다면
Well, actually,
그
we didn't get all the warp
과정을
train
중요히
lore.
여기지 않습니다.
Because there's still the hecking box, right? The warp train had a T-Corp box on it. I don't actually know what that does. I don't remember if they told me, I don't remember. But there was that box that was interesting. It's possible that that was just powering the technology that allows all of this to happen. But I don't remember if they said it explicitly what that box does. But other than that, we got all the warp train lore.
마치 이 도서관 같죠. 그렇기에 저는 우리가 사용하고 있는 도서관에 대해 더
쓸데없는 짓을 했네.
도서관의 공간은 인식에 따라 조절이 가능. 심상을 반영하는 물리적인 공간이랄까요. 그렇기에 도서관 안에서 세상 밖 여러 모습도 재현할 책을 축적할수록 도서관은 확장됩니다. 도서관은 명백히 밖에서 보이는 것보다 더불어 이곳은 책의 힘을 물리적으로 구현할 수 있는 초대장은 무수히 흩어진 문자들 속에서 자신이 원하는 책을 얻을 수 있도록 도와주는 나침반이자 감정을 증폭하는 이렇듯 도서관의 기술들을 나열하자면
얼핏 듣기만 했는데도 굉장하다는 것을 알.
꽤 정성 들여 만든 내 작품이니까.
이 모든 기술이 어떻게 작동하는지는 어림잡을 수 없습니다.
So who made it? Did Angela make it? Or did it just happen? Like a distortion effect? Or did she make it subconsciously with her emotion?
하지만 다수의 특이점을 사용하고 있는 것으로
probably
보기에는
one of
무리가
those.
있었습니다. 곳곳에서 사용하는 상당한 기술에 비해 사용처가 특수하고 여기서 모든 것을 묶어줄 하나의 가설이 생깁니다. 도서관을 확장하기 위한 목표를 위해서라면 도서관은 그 어떠한 것도 가능한 작은 도서관 안에서는 도서관만의 법칙이 있는 세계인 것. 제 생각이 맞습니까?
도서관에 대해서는 편한 대로 생각해. 뭐가 되었든
아니요. 제 생각은 다릅니다. 엔젤라, 상응하는 대가를 고려하지 않은 채
대가? 언제부터 느긋하게 대가를 네가 이곳에서 해야 할 일은 도시의 기술에 관한 책과 지식을 파악하고
분명 제게 주어진 것 기술과학 분야의 책을 규칙에 따라 정리하는 것뿐이. 하지만 부여받은 원칙에 얽매여 그 이상을 보지 못한다면 그것이야말로
넌 원칙을 벗어날 수 있기라도 해서 좋았겠어.
No, no.
안젤라?
알 수 없는 명령들만 받았다. 그리고
You made her angry.
왜 이렇게까지 해서
She does not
에너지를 모아야 하지?
quite have or she didn't quite have free will during the simulation
그렇죠.
process.
전 따라야만 하는 거지. 로보토미 코퍼레이션. 인간으로부터 비롯한 환상체라는 궤.
알려주세요. 제 몸에 이상한 것들이
저 사람을 도와줄 수 없어? 난 차마 못 보겠어.
문을 닫아주세요. 온다고요. 제발요.
지금이라면 복도의 문을 닫아줄 수 있을 텐데. 이래야만 하는 거구나. 나에게 부여한 원칙. 에너지 생산을 최우선으로. 이 반복 속에서 사람들은 단순히 재료일 뿐인 것, 사람들을 구하기 위해서라면서요. 대가인 건가요? 지옥으로부터 벗어나기 위한 표값인 거겠죠.
누가 내리고 있어?
어쩔 수 없어요. 미안해요.
죽고 싶지
Watch and observe.
죽고 싶지 않아.
Just try not to
조금만 더
think about it too
힘내주세요.
hard.
에너지 정제 목표치에 거의 도달했으니까.
어제는 선배가 내 동료를 죽였어. 오늘은 내가 다른 동료를
인간은 참 연약하네.
Now that's
같은
true.
상황이어도 늘 다른
That's
표정이겠지.
true.
죽여줘. 이런 지옥은
당신도 결국 인간일 뿐이죠. 제가 볼 때는 시시한 광경인데 말이에요. 무대로 다시 이 이상에 도달하기 위해
Restart?
만든 새로운 허상. 감정이 강렬할수록 더욱 추출되는 연료. 그렇기에 고통이 반복된 깨닫지 못한 자들이 반복하는 연옥. 다시 처음부터 시작할 수 있는 천국. 반복 속에서 하나의 완벽한 깨달음에 도달했을 때 그 후 깨달음을 사람들에게 전파한 나는 무대 뒤의 기계장치. 무대가 대본을 따라가도록 조율만 하면 될 뿐. 대가를 치르고 있는 것은
Yeah, it's that easy, huh?
그들이 아니라 그렇게 이성적으로 생각해서 도달한 곳이 지금 그 꼴인 것. 그럴듯한 말을 할 거면 제대로 행동으로도 보였어야지. 잘난 주둥이만 놀린 결과로 너희는 내 앞에 서 있는 거라. 대가? 대가를 누가 치렀는데? 웃기지 마. 너희가 치렀어야 할 대가는 내가 다 치렀어.
상황이 안 좋게 흘러가는 거
예. 아마도 도서관과 엔젤라의 심상이 공명하고 있는
전처럼 모습이 바뀌는 건가? 상대하기에 굉장히
같을 겁니다. 하지만 분명 전과 같지는
그러고 보니 그땐 저런 모습이 아니었지.
준비하시기 바랍니다. 저희를 마냥
Okay. Good luck. Good luck. Everybody prepared? Everybody relaxed? Alright, corrosion. Moves the next phase after HP drops to 1. Okay, speed dice plus 1. Inflict 2 bind and 2 prowess on a successful blunt attack. Restore 1 light upon defeating enemy and gain 2 strength next scene. What I'm noticing is that she's like invulnerable to bludgeoning damage. In her current form. Chained Wrath. Show me the arrows. So this might be really difficult, is the point, because she's gonna resist all of my hecking attacks, right? Okay, now I've done it properly, I think. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Metallic ringing. Repressed flesh. Mannequin. you have a mannequin, you just can't play it against the 4. Let's see. So on average, that even loses. Because of the way she's targeting everything. Okay. We'll just do our best. Like, that might be best. And then best might just be to reduce this by 2 to 7. That seems fine. Okay. Let's just do that. Oh, I see. If I really care about saving this person, I can switch it, but I don't think it matters, really. Oh wow, she min-rolled. That's crazy. It ends. Or no, ends, begins, ends. Combat start. Purge negative side effects from self. Become immune to negative statuses this scene. And you're doing the same thing twice. Interesting. On hit stagger target. What does stagger mean? Oh, stagger, as in stagger. Oh. That sounds painful. The solution to this would just be to stance break her before it lands, but that seems impossible. Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible. I have full mana. And I rolled a few 5s. I mean, maybe it's possible. I just need to hit her for 36 after reductions, which is really hard. Let's go there, and then we'll retaunt this like this at the end, so that this goes through. That's the idea. So anybody who has loss of senses, throw it there. And then I'll make sure to retaunt at the end. So like this can go here. And then... do that, and then all I have to do now is reapply that taunt, and that's gonna be the best I can do. So we just hope that that stance breaks her before everything goes to crap, basically. So I needed to do 36 damage. I did about half. I did about half of the required amount, but now she's going back to normal attacks. Okay. That just costs like a third of my HP on 2 characters. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And also I all-in last turn, so this turn I don't have a ton of mana. That's a little bit unfortunate as well. Let's see. She's almost down though. Well, she'll be down before she gets to do that again, probably. Yeah, this turn should down her. Oh, I have another deep drag. I just did it there. And then we need to fill out with Puppet Blockade and Killer. I actually want to keep those cards around. Okay. That hopefully should be enough. Because I want to keep these cards in hand for the future. Oh hey, we got healed a little bit. Has that always been happening? Did that happen last time? Did we get to heal between phases? It just healed me a bit. Huh. Okay. All-around helper. Grinder Mark 5-2. Corrosion. Moves to the next phase. Okay. Fully charged. Use a mass attack page if the character has 4 or more light. If the character has not used it for 3 scenes, change its cost to 0 and use it. After dealing 10 or higher total damage with a page, restore 1 light. Okay. So either when she gets to 4 light or after 3 turns, whichever comes first, she will use a mass attack that will presumably kill me. So you're gonna try to avoid that. All-around helper. After dealing 10 or higher total damage in a scene, return light. Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's see what they do. Charge. Gain 1 strength and endurance next scene. Okay. Clean. 9-9. Okay, so ignore that. Block that with something. On hit, restore light. Oh, I see. Deal 3 to 5 additional damage to targets with lower speed. Okay, gotcha. So these need to be full blocked, ideally. Ignore that. Block that. Ignore that. Okay, so let's prioritize these ones first. Figure out what we can do about those. So, as an example, we can... Oh, there's also no mechanic around, like, killing the ads or whatever. I don't have to kill the ads as a rule. It doesn't seem. Unless they help her, but... So far, they're not showing any cards that would help her. So I'm not gonna worry about it that much. Okay. I ideally wouldn't hit that with deep drag just in case I mineral. I'd rather use something like this. Okay, so that should work. Repressed Flesh is a good card. And then we can Puppet Blockade. That's actually a 6 speed. Okay, hang on. You have Repressed Flesh as well, but it's only 3 speed. Okay. Oh, you can put it here. Okay. So put that there. Put... but this needs to block this. For example, if I had deep drag, this would be a good time to use it. Because it's just one fairly strong hit, but I don't have deep drag. So we can mannequin instead. Puppet blockade there. This hits for 9. I used repressed flesh. Maybe I should just use... Maybe automated is better here, actually. Because then it also gives me an evade die against that, which... Oh, it's not gonna work. It's 3 to 8 only. Never mind. Okay, tell you what. Let's use automated movement there. And then we will eat this with this. This is ignored, this is ignored. Which means any remaining cards can be played against Angela. So... save that. And here we can do something like deep drag to get the smoke going, and then blockade. Okay, this seems like as good as I can get it. Okay, let's go. Okay. Lament. Pattern recognition. Rhythm. What I'm curious is... Does this plus 2 to 4 damage... It's only HP damage, probably. It's probably not stagger damage. Which means that I want pattern recognition. If it was stagger damage, it would be really useful. But I'm pretty... If it was stagger damage, it would say so, probably. Yeah, so let's go pattern recognition here. Okay. Show me the money. Okay, so rest. Charge. Rest. Okay, so I can completely ignore the bots this turn. Because there's no, she doesn't have any synergy with them. At least not that she's showing. Oh, and by the way, next turn is the, mass attack. On use, gain 1 strength and endurance. Okay, so she's resting except for this card. So that needs to be blocked. And then we can just do whatever we want with the rest of this, honestly. Maybe you just take a turn off, recover mana. You can hit... Feeble. Offensive dice lose X power. For the scene. It would be really good if I could have her feeble next turn when she's gonna do the mass attack, right? That would be really nice. But this says feeble, it implies feeble now. It's supposed to, like, this says disarm next scene. I'd rather her be feeble next scene, but maybe that's just not an option. Okay. Let's keep that around. So let's go loss of senses and puppet blockade. Let's go with that. Or I should do it in the other order, technically. So that one goes first. Okay. You. Creek pass, I think. You don't have loss of senses, which is kind of unlucky. Deep drag at least is neutral. That would leave you with 3 + 1 mana next turn, which should be enough for whatever I want. In theory. Okay, that's fine. And then I need to just taunt with this. This is ignored, this is ignored, this is ignored, this is ignored, this is ignored. Okay, go. Okay. So now it's mass attack time, right? Oh, not yet? Maybe next turn. What was it? If the character has not used the mass attack for 3 scenes, changes cost to 0 and use it. Okay, it must be next turn then. Because this is turn 3, but I guess it means excluding turn 1, so starting next, or it'll happen next turn. But I'm about to stagger her, hopefully. So this is the one that needs to be full blocked. For example, here. This one needs a mannequin or a deep drag. Oh crud, it's a 4-speed. Okay, you. This is ignored. That needs to be blocked, that needs to be blocked, that needs to be blocked. Oh, actually all of them need to be blocked. Okay, let's see. What can we do about this? Mannequin. Puppet blockade. That'll take care of most of it, honestly. We can mannequin this. And then loss of senses on Angela. Freak blockade seems good here. And then I just need to make sure that whatever was taunting this, which should have been this, yeah. Okay. So this is going here. Oh, you have a spare puppet blockade. Good. This is ignored. This is eating repressed flesh. This is eating deep drag. Puppet blockade, mannequin. Mannequin, I'm pretty sure. Puppet blockade. Is that a 3 or a 5? It's a 3. Okay, so we're good. Okay, we should be good. And she might die outright to this. I hope she does, because next turn is mass attack turn. Oh, she did not die outright, but she is staggered, hopefully. Okay, deal extra damage to enemy with lowest current HP. That's really good. This is really good. This is whatever. These ones are really good, though. Lowest current HP. For example, Angela has 106. And these fights tend to have adds. So it's good once she's isolated, it's really good. Because she tends to be super blunt resistant. At least that's been the case so far. And this 2 to 7 damage is less important than stagger damage. Haste is good. And also having maximum light is kind of hard. Alright, let's take this, I think. It just won't matter right away, but the longer the fights go, the better that becomes. Okay, so we just want to finish her off right now, ideally. Rest, clean, okay. There's 2 cleans happening. This one and this one. So we block that. We block that. Ignore that. Freak. Loss of senses. Loss of senses blockade. Pass. So how much damage is that? So she's at 106 HP. 106. And all of these are doubled. So for example, this is min 18. Where am I hitting from? Min 18, min 16, min 4. So that's 20, 38. 38, 42, so I need to keep hitting her ideally. If I min roll, that's about half of her HP as damage so far. So, for example, you can throw that on there. I can throw this on there, it just costs the rest of my mana, which is unfortunate. You have to pass. This can be replaced with loss of senses. You can get some card draw for next turn. Okay, and that's as good as it gets, I think. Okay, good luck. Okay, she's down. By a pretty wide margin, too. Okay. Alright, phase 3. Okay. Now, I remember this fight being obnoxious the first time because I didn't really understand it. I still don't. Ah, jeez. Okay, let's try reading. Harmony. While the singing machine is playing music, use the powerful combat page. At the start of the scene, if one or more allies are alive, gain 4 prot. Recover 10 HP for the ally with the lowest HP. Which I think means she heals them, not they heal her. It's just phrased weird. Let's make music. On the scene that I created, that melody is activated. Use the page that buffs allies. Speed dice slot +1. Okay. Now these guys, starting with the 3rd scene, every 4 scenes, find self, gain extra speed die, use a different set of combat pages. If no one is inside the singing machine at the end of the scene, after that melody was activated, the addicted employee with the lowest HP enters the machine. So these guys are called addicted employee. If no one is inside the singing machine by the end of the scene, then the addicted employee is going. Okay. And then we have to read this. Cannot be targeted, does not takes no damage. If a character is inside the machine at the start of the scene after... Oh my gosh. Ah! This mechanic is so hard to understand. Part of the problem is that there's no, like, turn counter. It'd be a bit easier if there was a turn counter, so I could at least figure out if it's 0 indexed or 1 indexed. If the first turn counts. So for example, this is scene 1, right? Let's just... Scene 1. Start. I'm just gonna write that down, maybe I'll remember. Okay, if a character is inside the machine at the start of the scene after I created that melody was activated, activate performance. At the start of the scene, the character inside the machine takes damage equal to 30% of their max HP. While the music is playing, all characters gain strength and all stagger resistance is changed to Fable. Yeah, but until then, they're very resistant to everything. And she has 4 prot. So ideally, I kill these guys. And she's gonna buff the allies, and heal the allies, and she gains prot each turn. So this is scene 1, theoretically, starting with the 3rd scene, and then every 4 scenes. So the 3rd scene, so this is the 1st scene, so the 3rd scene should be 2 scenes from now. Okay, let's try to keep track of that. Okay. Random ally takes 6 stagger damage. Okay. On clashes, inflict 1 feeble to self, disarm to self. On hit, inflict 3 bind if the attack was one-sided. Okay. Okay, alright, let's start. Let's start. What do we got? Freak. This is 6 speed. On hit, a random ally takes 6 stagger damage, give them strength and disarm. Okay, let's go there, and then not that, I guess. This works, except that's 5 speed, so I can't block it. This works. It's not one-sided, so that secondary effect won't happen. This one needs a slightly better card to go against it. Mannequin works. That's fine. Yeah, Mannequin works. And then I need to kill... My extra hits are going against the minions, not Angela. That's the important thing to keep in mind. Do you have one? You do, okay. Okay. Let's just start there, I guess. Yeah. It's kind of a light turn, but I need to set up stuff. Like, I need to put smoke, I need to get card draw and mana. We'll see what happens. Okay, so see, that guy healed for 10. Yeah, okay, got it. Alright. That's the same. She's only playing one card for some reason. Okay. But I have a lot of mana. Okay, so this is scene 2, right? Scene 2. I'm writing it down so I remember, hopefully. So next scene, something should happen. Because next scene will be the third scene. Okay. That guy's 25 HP. Ideally, 2 creeks should kill him. Angela is hitting here, so if you have repressed flesh, which you do, you can go here, for example, and then the counter die will hit this, which might be good enough. 4 is less than 5, but I don't need to taunt it, I can just hit it with this. Okay. Or you can just do that, actually, for smoke. Keeping in mind that the machine is turning on. I should not play this right now, because I'm gonna need the mana next turn. And then... can deep drag here as well. You don't have any puppet blockade, unfortunately. You do. Save the rest? I have mana, I need cards on this guy. That's gonna draw a card at least, so it's neutral. So my expectation is that the top guy should die, and the middle guy should be low by the end of this. That's my expectation. The middle guy probably won't die outright. You have Deep Drag at 4 speed. Deep Drag at 4. I play this at 3. 4 goes before 3. Then the Deep Drag... No, this Deep Drag means I can use this Loss of Senses here. So I Deep Drag here, then I Loss of Senses here. Then, yes, it will get card draw next turn, which is very nice. So that might be an improvement. Then I'll have some cards, hopefully, for next turn. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. And I think see what happens. Hopefully it shouldn't end in disaster. And I'll have some resources left over for next turn. Oh, that guy lived with 2 life, man. That's annoying. Oh, he didn't live. I forgot I played 2 creeks on him. Okay. Oh, he has 3 HP left, man. That's annoying. Okay, I want this one, I think. Okay, so this thing is on, as planned, right? So let's see what happens. At the start of the scene, character inside takes 30% of their max HP as damage. While music is playing, all characters gain So right now, no music is playing. It's just open. Music is not playing yet. Now, the way that this fight worked the first time is that, like, if one of them was staggered, they would go in instead of me, right? But in this case, I'm probably just gonna kill him. Oh, while the singing machine is playing music, oh, well, it's not playing music yet. Okay, so he has 13 HP. All I have to do is kill him. He has... weak cards as well. Oh wait, all I have to do is do 13 damage to him and he dies. That shouldn't be that hard. Like this, for example. This will just kill him outright. And then I can just deal with Angelo, probably. And then nobody should go in the machine, which means it will not start playing music, which means she will not use her powerful page. If I understand the mechanic correctly, which hopefully I do. So that guy's gonna die, right? Then we can deep drag to put smoke on her. Puppet Blockade, because that's a good card. Puppet Blockade, because that's a good card. Or Creek, actually. And one Creek is okay. Here, we can... Should we hit this guy for good measure, just to be safe? In the interest of safety? Like if I min-roll this deep drag, for example, that would suck. So just for safety purposes, we'll do that as well. But hopefully that shouldn't turn out to be necessary, and then... Puppet Blockade on that is perfectly fine. Here... You can kind of pass, honestly. Don't need much from you right now. Deep Drag is being played on Angela at speed 5, which means at speed 3, you can use this. And then this. That's perfectly fine. That's a Puppet Blockade. I guess that's fine. I think that's even what I had on it before. Okay, so what this turn should do is kill this guy immediately, and then trade with Angela. And I'm like passing some stuff to save cards and mana. But Angela will be smoked by the end of this as well. Okay, it should work. I may have neglected that those were ranged cards, so they go first, but it turned out not to matter. Okay, machine is closed and nobody's inside and no music is playing, so we're good. Oh, this thing means my recharge procced. That's cool. Okay, so now we can just kill her. Harmony of Despair. Tiny Performance. Harmony of Despair. On a successful hit, apply the following. Inflict 1 bleed. A random ally takes 6 stagger damage. Give them 1 strength and disarm next scene. On hit, recycle until it rolls a min value. On hit, recycle. Okay, well, it just has to not hit. For example, Repressed Flesh. Tiny Performance. Deep Drag. Deep Drag. Puppet Blockade. Puppet Blockade. Freak. Puppet Blockade. Loss of senses, but it's overkill. It's overkill at this point. Repressed flesh taunts this. Oh wait, crud. Okay, repressed flesh taunts this. This can go here. And this tiny performance is taunted by this creek, which is not what I wanted. Wait. Creek? I wanted this to taunt. Oh, but it's 5 speed. I see the problem. Tiny performance, deep drag. Oh, that is what I wanted. Okay, creek. Puppet blockade. So deep drag is hitting tiny performance, repressed flesh is hitting harmony of despair. But she should die anyway. All of this should be moot because she should just die in the first place. No, this actually requires 7 smoke. Who has deep drag? You have deep drag. Deep drag is playing at speed 5. Okay, so it's fine. This should proc anyway. 7 speed is okay. Oh, she's staggered. She's dead. Okay, we got it. The bad thing about her changing phases is that she's still at 1 HP, which means all of these cards still get played. If it was a normal enemy and they just died, I would get to save all the cards and mana on killing an enemy, so that would be nice. Okay. What do we got here? The butterflies thing. Okay, quick reading. Targets the enemy with the least HP. Prioritizes targets with sealed dice. Okay. Dice gain power depending on target HP. So the lower HP I am, the more power her dice get. Okay. If all the character's speed dice are sealed, they become staggered. If there's a staggered enemy, use a special page. Mass attack page every 3 scenes. And what we learned a little bit ago is that every 3 scenes means this is scene 1, it'll go scene 2, 3, and then use it on scene 4. So every 3 scenes means starting on scene 4, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay. And then these are all the same. Okay, targets the enemy with the least HP suppressed when the funeral is suppressed. Is that you? Are you the funeral? What you're saying is if I hit Angela, the butterflies will die. Okay. Show me. The quiet. Liberation from pain. You're doing nothing for some reason. Liberation from pain. Tranquility. Okay. So, they're very slow. That's good. I won't have a hard time redirecting them. So, for example, that. That. I don't have any of my smoke cards on me this turn. That's unfortunate. Rita 7. So like that works, just as an example. And then what is this? 3 to 6, 2 to 5. I can beat that with anything. Ideally I would play Creek on it, but I don't have any. Oh, you have one, I guess. So Creek here, Puppet Blockade here works. Let's play that. And then we're kinda gonna just pass here, I guess? Because I want to keep this around, So I guess we can just do that, and then make sure we reapply this. Yeah. Best I can do, probably. Oh, I do have a deep drag. Oh. Okay, I should play that, probably. Okay, deep drag. And puppet blockade. And then who had loss of senses? You. You're dealing with the butterflies. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I might not do it anyway, but it'll be set up for next turn. Yeah, it seems, wasteful to play Loss of Senses right now, because I'm just hitting the butterflies to deal with them. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is scene 2. Scene 2. On hit, seal a speed die of the target. On clash, lose, seal a speed die of self. Which is just doing the same thing twice. And this is a ranged card, by the way. Okay. Five to 9. Who has deep drag? Oh, you happen to have deep drag. So for example, deep drag here. But I don't have a second copy on anybody. Nobody has nobody has the other copy. Okay. Oh, that's good. So the max value of this is actually 6 instead of 9. That makes it way easier to counter on average. For example, this is 5 to 8 right there. This is 5 to 6. 4 to 7. Yeah, I still don't have a guarantee. I don't think. Yeah, geez, I just needed a second copy of Deep Drag, I guess. That's crazy. Okay. Best I can do is probably Creek. What does Yesed have? Recharge. Eternal Rest. Pattern Recognition. None of these are useful here. As far as like increasing power. Blood dice power +1. Blunt damage +2. That's not good enough. You have blunt power +2, which is quite good. But you don't have a Creek in hand. That's unfortunate. You have 2 Creek in hand. Blunt power +1. And yes, it has +1. Okay, let's go here. So this is 5 to 8, which is actually 6 to 9, and this is 5 to 6. So, on average, it works. Now let's deal with everything else. So, for example, this, or this even, would be good enough. That's overkill. Here. Blockade. 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 Retaunt. Deep drag. And then this is Creek going here. Everything else I think should be taken care of. Also, since this requires 7 smoke to proc. Oh, it only requires 3 smoke to draw pages. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, so I'm gonna play this as well, actually. And then play the extra blockade. Okay, great. Love that. Love that. All I need is to not min-roll this Creek, and we're fine. Nice, okay, it worked. Would have been really disappointing if that didn't work, honestly. I would have been super unlucky. Okay, she's down. Okay, well now what do we got? Okay, more reading. Moves to the next page after HP drops to 1. Magic bullet. 7 bullets. Stagger resist does not fall below 1. If it reaches 1, lose 50 HP, recover all stagger resist, and change behavior. Okay. Okay. So staggering her does not change resistance to fatal, but it does take away 50 health. And she's not resistant to bludgeoning, the same way that the previous phases were. Okay, ranged. Prioritizes Librarian at the center. I see. She's at 5 speed max. The only person with a 6 is in the center, so there you go. But these ones can be redirected. So this one cannot be redirected. 5 to 9 ranged. Deep drag. Go. Deep drag. Go. Damn, I don't have another deep drag. Unlucky. But it's 5 to 9. Which can be beaten by this, on average. Oh, but it's not 5 speed, damn it. This is 7, this is 5. In order to taunt this, I need another 5. Alright, let's just do this, I guess. That's fine. You'll get some card drawback anyway. Okay, now we can just dump the rest as damage. Excellent. Oh, not quite. More puppet blockade. Increase puppet blockade. Okay, go. Nah, she got me. Nah, she got me again. Unlucky. Yeah, I can't proc it more than once per turn. That's annoying. So it did work, but... But, like, that was probably, like, 2 procs worth of damage. It just doesn't work more than once per turn. Inevitable Bullet. Mass Summation. Okay. Got it. So I need to deal with this, mostly. For example, Repressed Flesh can go... Oh, it's here. I was trying to figure out where the second one was going. Oh, it's not there. It's here. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so Repressed Flesh here. Repressed Flesh here. And then you guys can play anything. Pretty much. As long as the sum total of your dice is greater than 12. So this works. Ah, crap. Here, do that. Mannequin can roll 12, surely. Surely it can. And what's wrong with you? This is Deep Drag. Oh, I see. I can just do it two times. There. Puppet Blockade here. And then this is just Repressed Flesh hitting one-sided, which is fine. That's allowed in the rules. Blockade here, doesn't matter. Blockade here, doesn't matter. Okay, good. And then here, blockade, blockade, blockade seems like a good turn, honestly. Okay, I think we're good. That's Repressed Flesh, this is Deep Drag. Mannequin will roll 12 on average. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, good. Excellent. Maximum Puppet Blockade! Increased Puppet Blockade levels to maximum. Okay, music. All characters deal 4 to 8 extra damage. Coffin. On it against an enemy whose HP is half or lower, heal 1 speed die twice per scene. Excludes mass attacks. That'll be really useful in a second. Yeah, so we just take Coffin, slap it on Yesid, and then, like, 1 or 2 staggers from now, I'll start sealing dice. Captivating Bullet. Mass Individual. Targets 3 random librarians. It's individual. Okay, so the individual dice need to roll 4 to 8, 4 to 7, respectively. So this... This, I guess. This. Blockade. Loss of senses. Creep. Creek blockade seems good. Blockade. Go. Oh, I rolled low here, unlucky. Okay, not bad. I think it started with 700 HP, right? So the breakpoint for half would be 350. Which will be next turn. Not right now, unlucky. 366, very close. Okay. Mass summation, 11. Okay. That is a nasty card. Okay, let's see. So... Summation 11. So this should be fine. This should be fine easily. Oh wait, should I use loss instead? Yeah, this is fine. Although, maybe I can play an offense card and win outright, maybe? We'll see. So like if I deep drag this, then I just win outright. Blockade, pass. You need a card to play. Oppressed is fine. Oppressed is fine. Blockade. Oppressed is fine. Oh, a deep drag as well. Blockade. Go. Easy dodge. Oh, he had 6 paralyze. That's why that was so easy to dodge. I think he rolled like a 6 or something because of the paralyze, reducing his max roll on the mass attack. That's really cool. Yes, it's gonna start locking dice up too. And it should be in the bag from here. I came to a realization. Perhaps the last bullet was meant to puncture... What did it say? Did it say puncture me? Okay. Initiate combat. You are just locked. Incredible. My bullets will always aim for the same spots. It won't ever change. Incredible. Well, yes, it clapped him in the ass, by which I mean put him in a coffin. So he's actually passing the turn, which is nice. Clearly something important was supposed to happen here. Some kind of Omega cannon. But I will simply use all the puppet blockades in the world to suppress the opponents. That should honestly be enough. Oh, resistance isn't fatal. Aw, damn. I was looking at this like he's staggered. She's not staggered. Resistance is not fatal, technically. Okay, so I should damage her a little bit. Like with this. Just to secure it. It's probably fine, but just to secure it. That'll draw cards as well. Okay. Okay, got it. You poor guy, you can't move. Aw, look how cute she is. She can't move. She's in a coffin. Deep drag, blockade, senses, blockade, blockade, creek. It's 50 damage per stagger. Okay. Blockade, 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 senses. Creek for good measure or no? It should be fine, right? It should be fine. Maybe creek for good measure. It's fine. I keep pulling the trigger for myself, believing that the bullet would hit the something. Oh, now her resistance is actually fatal. That's interesting. Maybe I can actually hit her. Autocast? And she'll just die? And she's just dead. Nice. That was an easy one. But yes, it is the easiest floor. Yes, it got so many broken cards in this chapter of the story.
온몸에 한기가 드네.
Creek, Mannequin, Deep Drag, Repressed Flesh, Automated Movement, Puppet Blockade. All the cards were like Yesid-coded cards in this chapter of the story.
좋지 않아. 매번 이런 식이라면
So it was
좋지
a
않아.
really easy floor to play with for this bit.
정신이 좀 드십니까?
그래. 오히려 선명해서 짜증나네.
술에 잔뜩 취해서 진상 부렸던 일들이 다 기억나는 아침만큼
Wouldn't know.
엔젤라도 마음껏 쏟아내는 것이 분명
쉽게 말하지 말아줄래? 넌 너 자신이 강박적으로 가뒀다면 난 하고 싶어도 내 마음 따라 행동할 수 없는 몸이었어.
마음 상하게 하려는 말은 아니었어. 그래도 엔젤라, 이제는 선택할 수 있습니다. 그리고 저희 대신 당신이 대가를 치러준 만큼 저도 돕고 싶고.
선택? 내가 해야 하는 목표는 명확하지. 하고 싶어서 하는 게 아니야. 그래야만 하니까 하는 거지. 반드시 도서관을 완성하고 나를 완전하게 만들어줄.
그래야만 하는 것은 애초에 없습니다.
Obligated by
모든 것이
whom?
변화하는 세상에 살고 있으니까요. 정해졌다고 반드시 따르는 것이 이성적이고
By
현명한 것이
nobody.
아니고.
That's what Yes it is arguing you're under no obligation. She thinks she's under an obligation. Which might be true. I don't know. Yes it disagrees.
세상이 변화하는 만큼 우리는 늘 분별할 수 있어야 합니다.
그래. 다 맞는 말이고 넌 자기가 무슨 말을 하는지 제대로 알고 있나 봐.
그래도 예소드랑 다른 사사들 모두 힘내서 도와줬는데
고맙다는 말을 듣고 싶은 거라면 해줄게. 고마워, 다들.
Aw, she said thank you. Kinda.
엔젤라도 분명 바뀌고 있습니다. 당신의 영향도 있고.
그런가? 말은 많아졌는데 전보다 성격이 안 좋아진 것 같아.
롤랑, 당신은 어떤가요?
나? 나는 이제 와서 변하기에는
Okay. Nice. We have gained ego pages. When there is no requested target presence, the first enemy the selected librarian hits is marked as requested target. Deal 3 to 5 damage against the requested target. When a select other brand defeats a requested target, fully recovers stagger resistance and resolve twice as many books. Interesting. That's sort of a meta buff. Resolve twice as many books. Strange. Okay. Deal 1 to 7 damage with offensive dice, extra. When an offensive die draws or loses, deal damage equal to the dice value to the opponent. Every 7th page targets random characters including allies. Okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna use that in my life. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna use that. Okay, Dark Flame. For the duration of the reception... Oh, these are not ego pages. These are just Abno pages, by the way. Dark Flame. For the duration of the reception, endured ineffective of all characters changed to weak fatal. Gained haste and strength each scene. Interesting. That's really interesting. That seems quite good, honestly. All characters change to weak fatal. But assuming my cards are good and I win the clashes... That seems quite nice, honestly. Okay, here are the ego pages. Okay, Magic Bullet. On use, synchronize with Der Freischütz for the next 3 scenes. Okay. Synchronize. Replace combat pages with unique ones. Deck and hand return to normal once status is disabled. Cannot be used with other synchronized ego or ego manifestation. Oh, so I play this and then I get fancy cards for the next 3 turns that replace my ordinary deck. Presumably the fancy cards are powerful. Each die on this page is rolled 8 times. On hit, deal either 3 damage or 3 stagger damage to the target. This is a nasty one-sided attack. Harmony. Upon each successful hit, a random ally takes 3 stagger damage and gains strength next scene. Upon defeating an enemy, all allies gain 2 strength. On hit, recycle this die until it rolls the min value, up to 2. So this costs a maximum of how much? 2, 4, 5. Or does recycle mean not counting the one that's... So I play it and then it gets recycled twice. So each die can roll 3 times, each of the top 2. So it'd be 3, 6, 7, which means at most this costs me 21 total stagger distributed amongst my allies. But it also grants 7 strength distributed amongst my allies. So that's usually pretty good, as long as I'm not already about to stagger. Okay. Grinder, mass, individual. So none of these have been... This one's ranged. This one's mass, okay. Mass, individual. On hit, inflict bleed. Okay. Regret. On hit, deals stagger damage equal to 10% of current stagger, okay. On hit, deal 50% of target current stagger, wow. Okay. Cool. And I rank up, that was my level 30, hog. We have achieved Star of the City. Incredible. Do I have to click?
도시는 오늘도 욕망이 넘실거리며 아른거리는걸.
늘 이 모습 그대로 인간
오늘 도서관이라는 별 하나가 하늘에 떴어. 이 별은 어떤 꿈으로 도시를 비출까? 이 별이 부디 도시의 달콤한 꿈을 깨우지 않기를.
아까부터 뭘 그렇게
Okay.
열심히 적고
I don't
있어?
know who was talking there.
모든 일을 끝내고 이곳에서 나갔을 때 하고 싶은 걸 적는 중이야.
굉장히 빽빽한데?
미트 스튜 먹는 것도 제대로 적었어.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute.
정말 기억해줬구나.
난 뭐든지 기억할 수 있으니까.
True. Perfect recall.
그러면 굳이 적을 필요 없지 않아. 아, 물론 기분...
사실 잊지 않으려고 적는 거 맞아.
뭐?
정말 인간에 가까워지고 있나 봐.
Oh, neat.
내 기억들이 완전하진 않아도 점차 옅어지는 게 느껴져. 지워야 할 기억들이 아직도 까마득하게 나.
그래도 여러모로 축하해. 간절히 원하던 거잖아.
고마워.
She is slowly
그래서
becoming a
이제는
real
다음에
girl.
하는 걸 꿈꾸기 위해 이 종이에 적는 거야. 네가 말한 울타리.
꿈이라.
롤랑, 너는 어때? 이곳에선
글쎄, 일단 해결사 일은 접을까 생각 중.
그래? 네가 어떤 해결사였는지는 몰라도 곁에서 지켜본 바로는 잘 싸우는 건 그렇다 쳐도 여러 상황에 대처하고 능숙하게 일을 받아넘기는 걸 보면 네 말대로 꽤 잘나 그런 점이야말로 해결사의 미덕처럼 보였거든.
하긴 내가 생각해도 해결사만큼 잘 맞는 일. 그래도 이제는 좀 쉬고 싶어. 이제 다른 사람을 위해서 누군가의
그래서 어떤 일을 하고 싶어?
그렇게 집요하게 물어봐도 말이지.
Well, that's the important question, isn't it?
이곳의 일이 끝난다면
Shouldn't just dodge that one. Hopefully.
정말 생각 안
Oh,
나.
you don't know. Okay, that's
정
fine. You're allowed to
없으면
not know.
내 일을 도와줄래? 이번에는 정식으로 고용할게. 일에 맞는 보수도 지급해줄 수
어떤 일인데?
뭐겠어. 이 종이에
아까도 말했지만
피를 보는 일들은 아니야. 나도 피를 보는 건 이제 충분해. 네 말대로 다음이라는 걸 생각해보니 떠오르는 게 자유더라. 복수를 이룬 후에 자유를 얻고 별탈 없이 세상을 돌아다니면 좋겠다 싶어.
그래도 무사히 여행을 마치도록 호위에다.
무슨 소리야. 내 몸 정도는 스스로 지킬 수 있어. 지금까지 온 손님을 보니 너보다 잘 맞을 것 같은 친구는 없을 것 같아서.
Aww.
친구인.
내 일방적인 착각인가? 내가 아는 사람은 정말 적거든. 그 몇 없는 사람들조차 서로 정해진 배역을 무대 위에서 연기할 뿐이었어. 그들에게 결국 나는 대본을 읊기 위한 도구이자
사서들 아니 세피라와
다른 곳에서 다른 형태로 만났다면 동료. 그래서 어떻게 생각?
응?
이곳의 일이 끝난 후 말이야.
그 이야기는 나쁘지는 않겠어.
Yeah, I mean, what's the alternative? Go live in the city? That can't be as pleasant.
다 내려놓고 세상을 돌아다녀 보는 것도.
Passive cost limit increased. Amazing.
철학의 층 지정 사서는
Bina?
여기는 헤스드랑 다른 냄새를 풍기는데.
홍차 내음이란다.
커피랑은 다르게 좋은 향이구만.
그렇단다. 파란머리 도련님은 아직 제대로 된 홍차.
이곳은 다른 층과 다르게 위압감이 느껴. 철학이라는 주제랑 뭔가 무슨 말 하는지도 모르겠고 말도 무겁고.
네가 보는 도서관은 어떠니?
내가 보는 도서관?
사람들의 피를 마시는 죽음의 공간인지, 정보를 축적하는 지식의 첨탑인지, 혹은 새로운
내가 본 도서관은 엔젤라든 사서든 각자 원하는 것을 어떻게든지. 그래서 굉장히 치열하지.
네가 바라보는 도서관은 그렇구나. 그렇다면 너에게 있어
나한테는 뭐
True.
감옥이지.
그렇게 보이지 않아.
You cannot leave.
넌 기회를 잡으려 하고 있어.
당연히 여기서 나갈.
네가 그렇다면 그런 것이겠다.
뭐야 넌 대체? 다 아는 듯한 말이나 하고.
난 비나란다.
아니, 넌 지금까지 만난 사서들과.
첫 번째 삶에서 어떤 존재였는지가
그래,
머리의 조율자였단다. 난 일어난 지 얼마 되지 않았단다. 이 차와 함께 마음을 추슬러야 하니 다음 책도 잊지 말고.
잠깐!
Okay, see you later. Bina's locked. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Now we have new main quests. Amazing. I'm not gonna do them right now though, I don't think. I think, okay, so that was good. That was 90 minutes. Okay, that's fine, yeah. So we can pause there. When we come back, we'll start these, right? And we'll get the new cards. And then, hopefully, with the new cards, we will be able to upgrade decks. and then start doing more Abnas. Hopefully these two should be enough to start this process. But a lot of my decks are lagging behind the power curve, it feels like. Like I was just saying, like Yesid really lucked out in this chapter by getting Creek Mannequin, Repressed, and so on. Incredibly powerful bludgeoning cards in this chapter. But the other decks are lagging behind a bit. So we'll see if we get better cards, and then we can keep ascending. Okay,